Now, Canelo, it could happen in September, and if Canelo doesn't take the fight and Benavidez win, so it'll be unification, because I'm pretty sure that the WC, it will strip Canelo. That is well deserved to get stripped. Very good fights, both of them. But remember, you have a boxer on plan, and you have a boxer and a puncher on morale.
David Benavidez persists in challenging Canelo Alvaerz for a bout, and finally, Canelo has acknowledged David's call-out. Samson Lukovic, David's promoter, is fervently pushing for this colossal clash and firmly believes Canelo can no longer evade it. Samson exclaimed, "Let me get Canelo's statement on this. Whether he wins or loses against Benavidez, if Canelo steps into the ring, he'll elevate to an iconic status. But by dodging this fight, he forfeits that chance. Win or lose, facing Benavidez puts him among the elite. So Canelo, evasion is no longer an option. I challenge anyone to name a more anticipated fight than Canelo versus Benavidez. I'll give you $1,000 if you can." Canelo insists he won't face a Mexican. So how about hoisting the Ecuadorian flag next time? And here's another revelation. He pledged never to fight another Mexican. Yet, negotiations are underway with Munguia, and we're part of the same company. But enough's enough. Come forward, Canelo, and demonstrate your mettle. Even Floyd Mayweather eagerly anticipates this fight, believing it's time to make it happen. After witnessing Benavidez against Demetrius Andrade, Terence Crawford endorsed David's readiness for Canelo. Terence praised, "He looked sensational. He executed flawlessly, and Benavidez is a force to reckon with." He relentlessly applies calculated pressure, working behind his jab, delivering precise punches to the body. His defense needs some tightening, but overall, he's primed for Canelo. Sean Porter acknowledges the fans' desire for a David-Canelo showdown, yet he doubts David is on Canelo's radar. Sean clarified, "I believe it was meant to involve both Charlo brothers. Canelo wasn't supposed to lose those fights, and now we anticipate what's next. I genuinely feel the world desires Benavidez on Canelo's radar. However, I doubt Benavidez is on Canelo's list. It's excessive. Benavidez doesn't require a Canelo. At Tim's, you're significantly superior to someone, and there's no necessity for everyone to witness it. Sometimes you're just that exceptional, and it's unnecessary for people to witness it. We understand that it could potentially be Benavidez's most lucrative fight, but I believe he's beyond that. He's more powerful, possesses ample youth, extensive experience, and robust health." Even Jamal Charlo called out Canelo for avoiding fights after Canelo suggested he should face David Benavidez before considering him. Regis Prograis opines that Canelo would emerge victorious if he were to face Benavidez, although Regis expressed this view at present. "I'd still favor Canelo simply because you can't disregard Canelo. He's a Hall of Famer. In my view, Canelo is the greatest Mexican fighter in history. I acknowledge Julio Cesar Chavez's legacy, but if you scrutinize Canelo's resume, it's astonishing. He's accomplished so much in the sport, and his skill is exceptional. Currently, my inclination is towards Canelo, but as time progresses, if Benavidez continues gaining experience, my support might shift towards him. Presently, I lean more towards Canelo due to his superior level of competition. Even Demetrius Andrade's trainer, Andre Rozier, predicts Canelo would prevail. Andre remarked, "If they were to fight in May 2024, I'd have to stick with the strategist, Canelo. The reason being his intangibles, his capacity to endure punishment. We've witnessed this in the 2 Golovkin fights against one of the hardest punchers in boxing, particularly in the middleweight division, and someone with significant boxing prowess. Benavidez is an incredible fighter. His specialty is relentless pressure to break opponents down. Canelo possesses an arsenal of diverse skills that would likely lead me to side with him in that bout. His defensive prowess is exceptional, especially for this fight. He blocks punches effectively and counters remarkably well, and his punching power is formidable. He can inflict significant damage on super middleweights. Virgil Ortiz couldn't praise Benavidez enough, mentioning instances where David showcased his capabilities during training sessions. Just in case Canelo opts not to fight David Benavidez, Jose Benavidez Sr. already has another opponent in mind, Dimitri Bivol. Jose explained, "I'd lean towards Bivol because he defeated Canelo. He conquered the king, the face of boxing. That's the sole reason. Artur Beterbiev hits tremendously hard. His punches, once they land, spell trouble. They are formidable opponents. We're willing to face both, but these are the kind of high-stakes fights we want to offer the audience. I can't vouch for that. We've never competed at 175. I haven't witnessed either of them getting hurt. Perhaps Bivol sustained a minor injury in one of his fights against Joe Smith Jr. after a bell rang, but I'm uncertain about the specifics. Teofimo Lopez perceives this fight as a fantastic one to make, foreseeing David emerging victorious. Teofimo expressed, "He performed exceptionally well. Tremendous job. I believe he indeed demonstrated that he's the standout in the division. He's astute. Regarding the Canelo situation, it's a terrific matchup, a great fight. This version of David surpasses Canelo. I respect Canelo. He's a well-rounded fighter. However, if Canelo doesn't revert to his previous fighting style, then Benavidez can seize the opportunity. I'm not implying it'll be an easy fight, because Canelo is shrewd. He'll devise tactics. If both can comprehend and master their game plans, the ultimate winners will be the fans." David Benavidez is convinced that Canelo needs him as much as he needs Canelo, and he genuinely believes the fight is now imminent, stated David. "We're primed for this opportunity and committed to delivering what the fans are eager for. Honestly, it's mutual. He requires me, and I need him. He's a legend in the sport, and I believe to achieve what I aspire to in Mexican boxing, I must face Canelo to reach that legendary status. Presently, my goal is to take on the best, whoever it may be, and will be prepared for any challenger. It's a significant fight, and we'll persist in pursuing this matchup. We're completely prepared for this opportunity, entirely focused on this fight, and determined to offer the fans the spectacle they desire." Meanwhile, Canelo maintains that he isn't avoiding anyone in the division, he stated. "Throughout my career, it's been the same narrative. When I fought Austin Trout, they claimed I was avoiding Trout. The same with other opponents like Gennady Golovkin, Miroslandi Lara, and so on. Every time I conquer a fighter, they move the goalposts to another. I evade no one. I've encountered this situation numerous times, so I select fights that I believe are most captivating for the fans." If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and explore some of our other content available on the screen right now.